I have got some big plans. I don't know if they're good plans, but sounds like fun. What's up, everybody? It's me, Alec the author, bringing you a special video here on this Sunday, February the 1st, 2026. I wanted to come on here real quick and give you guys a video about what I envision for further content going forward here. Not just from this channel, but I have some ideas about maybe some other stuff that we can do. My dream is to not only be able to write and produce novels, but I've always wanted to get further into content creation. Those who have been around with me since day one, you know that I've tried my hand at Twitch streaming and gaming channels and stuff like that before. I still have some of you around from my Twitch gaming days until you I say, what's up? Good to see you. Thank you for putting up with my annoying ass. But for those of you that might be new here just for my writing content and stuff like that, so I feel like I have a lot more to offer than just writing updates and stuff like that when it comes to my novels. I have a lot of really cool content ideas, and I want to put some of those ideas out in front of you guys, see what you think about it. So I desperately want some comments on this video letting me know what you think sounds cool, what you think sounds interesting, and things that you guys would like to get involved in. So, what am I kind of envisioning here? Well, I want to be able to create content based on the things that I enjoy, but also do kind of pertain back to the writing in a way. So currently on this channel, the Alec the Author channel, we're still under 1,000 subscribers. I am hoping that that number will go up to over 1,000 before the end of next month. And if that's the case, then the channel is going to get a lot more exposure and stuff like that. On this channel, I'm going to continue to do writing updates and deep dives and stuff like that onto my current writing projects. But I'm also thinking about maybe adding in some more writing kind of content to this channel. One of those things that I want to do is do book reviews, specifically for the smaller authors out there. I don't really have a distinction between like traditional published or self-published, indie authors, that kind of stuff. To me, we're all out here trying to get our stories out however we can. But I want to read your books. I really do. I want to read your books, and I want to give you a review. Reviews and exposure and word of mouth really are the best ways to help small authors, and I want to do my part with the audience that I've got. We will discuss what that looks like a little bit more going down the line, but I will be putting out the call to any indie authors that would like to send me your book so that I can read it. And I do want to buy your book. I want to support you, indie authors. So please, let me know down in the comments below if you're an indie author, you got something that you would like me to read, you got something that you would like me to review. We'll talk, we'll figure out a way that I can read it. And then I would love to do a video review for you here on the channel. Maybe I can even get Stacy involved with it. Hey, sweetheart, you want to read some books with me? And like review them and stuff? It'd be fun. So that's going to stay here on the Alec the Author channel. We're going to do my writing stuff and then hopefully get some other indie authors involved who would love to have their stuff read and reviewed here on the channel. I also ran a poll last month to ask what kind of content people would like to see going forward. And I got some good feedback on that. One thing people have always told me is that I have a really good narrating voice for like doing some kind of documentary style content. I am addicted to that kind of content. You can ask my wife. I watch YouTube documentaries all the time. I'm not saying that we go to sleep listening to YouTube documentaries, but we go to sleep listening to YouTube documentaries. So I would love to do some kind of docu-style content. Now, the other thing that really interests me is myths, fables. So I think that we are going to branch a little bit and do some documentary style content around folklore. I have a work in progress, actually, a fantasy novel that is based in a lot of folklore, but pulled into a more fantastical setting. It's something that I'm very fascinated with. I love folklore. I love creatures in folklore. I love all that stuff. So I think we're going to do some content around that. Now, that being said, I think that that needs to be its own YouTube channel. And I know that that is ambitious of me to create a second channel when this first channel is not even fully off the ground yet. We're kind of hovering kind of hovering right now, ready for takeoff. But I do think that it is outside of the other stuff that I want to do specifically on this channel enough that it warrants a second channel. I don't know what to call that channel yet. I do know that it's going to be based around telling folklore, explaining where stories come from, explaining where the creatures in these stories come from, what they are, what people believe about them, etc., etc. If you have suggestions, I would love to hear it down in the comments below, please. That'd be awesome. What do we call that channel? Who knows? Maybe your idea will be the one that we choose. So that is the second channel idea. Now, the other feedback that I got is that people do still want to see me do some gaming content. I am unsure about that. It's not that I don't enjoy gaming anymore. I do still love it. Absolutely love gaming. However, the time investment to do a proper gaming channel might be a little too much. Now, I do have another solution to that, and I want to get you guys' feedback on this in the comments down below too, so please, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I do still intend to do some live streaming. I've been live streaming mostly my writing and stuff like that, but maybe we can branch out and do some gaming content in those live streams as well. And if that's the case, then I'll probably wind up cutting those up and using those for gaming content. What I haven't decided yet is if we are going to do that on the Alec the Author channel as just like its own playlist, like Alec Games, that kind of thing, or if that needs to be yet another channel. One channel is hard enough, 2 channels is definitely pushing it, 3 feels like, what am I doing? So I'm thinking the idea is to maybe start with a playlist, and then if things go well with the gaming content, if people like gaming content and stuff like that, then maybe we will invest it into its own channel. However, I would love to know what you guys think. Do you think it would work better as a third channel to do some gaming content there? I don't know what we'll do yet for that. I do love looking for rare and exclusive items in games, so we can do our looter shooter things and stuff like that. ARPGs like Diablo is another thing that I really enjoy. I also really love doing kind of weird, eclectic kind of challenge runs, Pokemon Nuzlocke, that kind of thing. All of that is easy to film for me. It's easy to do in short bursts that we can turn into long form YouTube content. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do we do that as a playlist on the Alec the Author channel, or do I invest that into a third channel? So that's YouTube. Live streaming going forward, we are still going to stream on 3 platforms. I stream on TikTok, I stream here on YouTube, and I stream on Twitch. That will remain the same. Time slots will vary. I'm not going to say that like from this time to this time on this day and this day I will be streaming. It will kind of be whenever A, I am able to, and B, it doesn't interfere with my outside the internet life. It will still be there. I enjoy doing it, and I know you guys enjoy watching it and interacting and stuff like that too. So it will still be there. It might not be nearly as consistent as somebody that does streaming full time, but we'll fit it in here and there as long as it does not interfere with the other stuff that I have going on. So when do I plan on enacting all of this stuff? Well, the second channel, the kind of folklore channel, that's going to be probably made and ready to go before the end of the month here in February 2026. I hope, as long as it gets some support, as long as I can rally the troops a little bit here, get some support brewing and stuff like that for that. I want to make that happen before the end of the month, so we should see the first video on that in March. Still got to come up with a title for it. And give me your comments. The gaming stuff, I don't know. Like I said, I'm still on the fence about it. We'll see what the comment section here says. We'll see what everybody says around on different platforms and stuff like that, if that's something they're interested in seeing or not. Now, how am I going to support all of this? All of this will be through the Alec the Author Patreon as well. So once I get the other content up and running, you will get exclusives for that content as well through the Alec the Author Patreon. It's patreon.com/AlecTheAuthor if you want to check that out and get in on the ground floor. Once I am certain that this is what we're going to do and I'm actually able to get those things off the ground, I will update support tiers and reward tiers based on the other content as well. But I feel like we can make this all work. As long as we're willing and able to dedicate to it, I think we can make it happen. So that's where my mind is at the moment, kind of the state of not just my writing, but my content creation going forward. We'll see what happens. Thanks for checking this out, guys. If you don't mind, leave a like on the video, share it around with your friends, drop a subscribe on the channel and ring that bell so you never miss a video. I will be back with another video on Wednesday this week where we will finally be deep diving into my female main character from Abandon All Hope, Calypso B. Wash, so make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. And then instead of doing writing updates twice a week on Mondays and Fridays, I'm going to be doing the writing updates only on Fridays from now on. I found that doing it twice a week, while it was a lot of fun to do those videos twice a week, I just didn't have very much to say. So pushing that to 1 day a week and it being on Fridays, I feel like will be the best thing that we could possibly do. Thank you again, guys. And remember, be excellent to each other. I'll see you in the next one. Y'all take care.